Hello everyone, welcome to another video of this revision series. Today we will discuss two very simple topics, functions of liver and liver function test. Two very basics yet mostly uttered topics in any further discussion related to hepatobiliary system in any subjects from physiology to pathology or from medicine to surgery. First we will look for liver functions. As you all know, liver is the largest gland of our body and thereby it is the multifunctional organ in our body. So if we club together all the functions of liver, we may categorize these functions into various headings, and these are synthetic functions, detoxifying functions, metabolic functions and excretory functions. Among the synthetic function, almost all plasma proteins are synthesized in liver, along with coagulation factors, erythropoietins, bile salts, and some immunoproteins like complements, propertins, opsonins are also synthesized in hepatocytes. So we can easily assume that in hepatic failure, these proteins will not be produced in sufficient amount, and thereby in hepatic failure we may find as clinical features due to deficiency of the plasma proteins, hypoproteinemia and thereby ascites or edema, bleeding disorders, anemia, malabsorption of fat from gut and immunocompromisation. Next, detoxification function. Almost all drugs are metabolized by liver cells by various pathways. Dietary toxins are mostly detoxified by hepatocytes and its enzymes, and most importantly it converts ammonia into urea by ornithine cycle, as you all know. So in hepatic failure, toxemia may occur in our body. Next is the metabolism. Liver is the metabolic hub in our body. Almost all types of metabolic pathway are found in hepatocytes. All types of monosaccharides are converted into dextrose by liver enzymes. Glycogenesis, that is from glucose to glycogen formation, occur in the liver, and we all know liver is a storage site of glycogen. And neoglucogenesis, that is glucose production from non-carbohydrate source, also occur in liver. Besides this, degradation of short chain and branched chain fatty acid and almost all steroid hormones are metabolized. Therefore, in hepatic failure or cirrhosis of liver, hyperestrogenemia and its manifestations are found. Next, excretory functions, that is bile pigments, are synthesized and excreted by the hepatocytes to be stored in gallbladder, and the bile pigments are bilirubin, glucuronide or diglucuronide. Next, coming to the liver function test and its various parameters. In almost any liver related disease, doctors usually prescribe this liver function test. The parameters should be clearly known. First, total bilirubin. Next, conjugated or direct bilirubin. Next, unconjugated or indirect bilirubin. Total plasma protein, albumin globulin ratio, various enzyme like SGPAT or alanine aminotransferase, SGOT or aspartate aminotransferase, gamma glutamyl transpeptidase, alkaline phosphatase are assessed in routine LFT, and obviously prothrombin time with respect to INR are assessed. If we look for the normal value of these parameters, like for total bilirubin, it is 0.2 to 1 milligram per TL, and if it exceeds more than 1, we call it biochemical jaundice. If it exceeds more than 2, we call it clinical jaundice, and in between these 1 and 2, this is latent jaundice. The normal value of conjugated bilirubin is within 0.1 to 0.3 milligram per DL, and therefore the indirect bilirubin is 1 minus conjugated bilirubin, that is total bilirubin minus conjugated bilirubin. The total plasma protein is 5.5 to 8 gram per DL, and decreased value of this plasma protein indicates chronic liver disease. And among these plasma proteins, the serum albumin amounts for 3.5 to 5.5 gram per DL, and serum globulin is 1.5 to 2.5 gram per TL approximately. If you look for the albumin globulin ratio, it is usually 1.5:1 to 1.7:1. That is, albumin is more than globulin. If it is reversed, that is, globulin is more than albumin, it indicates inflammation in hepatocytes. If we look for the liver enzymes, the normal value of ALT, ST or GGT is within 40 international unit per liter, and increased value suggests liver cell injury. And alkaline phosphatase is within 150 international unit per liter, and increased value indicates bile duct injury or cholestasis. The increased value of prothrombin time directly indicates recent liver disease, because here factor 7 is only synthesized in liver, and deficiency of this factor 7 due to liver's failure directly reflects the raised value of prothrombin time. So this is all about routine LFT and its various parameters. So thank you guys for watching. We will discuss further on these topics and related hepatobiliary system related topics in another videos.